Ah, currently, uh, it is so frustrating to update this layout. I'm going through it. Anyone that has experience with updating the layout of if anyone has ever attempted to update the Avernuts remake, they're also going to run into this problem. But I actually built my own texture pack. It does not much. Uh, the first change I made was one of those one key stress. I removed the time button from this button here. I just grabbed a 2.1, yes, this is from the 2.1 GDPS. I just grabbed the texture from vanilla 2.1. So it's essentially just the base 2.1 texture, but there's custom textures. Yes, I still work on Beyond the Abyss. Make a folder dedicated to just Avernuts if I ever need to find it again. So, I've replaced the level complete text of this text box saying you did it. I used GD Colon's website to generate me text boxes. So yes, the website of GD Colon to do some stuff. On its first attempt, let's go! You did it. 97%. By the way, I still have a cup during the this in practice. Did nothing. Here it is. Here's the practice mode text. But also, I'm not getting new best here. I have some progress on this. I don't have progress here. $7%. Look, progress. I'm not explaining progress. Let's do a turn up. So, this level has been a piece of garbage when it comes to fully doing the layout of the level. So for just 1 minute and 18 seconds. But I already regret remaking a bonus. I already regret that. But I'm gonna pull through. I have like a week to do this. I have an idea for these spikes. I actually wasn't outside today. Tomorrow is. I still have tomorrow free, but only tomorrow. Wednesday and Sunday I don't have jobs, so I am back at my job next Monday already. I am currently just bored. Straight up, I have been on the computer the entire day already. It is and full on computer time just boring for me. However, I do need to finish this layout so I can actually properly start planning the level. As my idea is to physically print the layout of this level and then plan like the effects on it as this is going to be an effect level on top of being a top demon, which requires me having a polished layout, which Avernuts' layout isn't polished in the slightest. I mean, it's a basic polished layout. What can you expect? Mm, it's taking forever to properly polish up. So we're not getting rid of anything that doesn't need to be here, so I'll just have lines like this that don't go up all the way, spikes that don't have support. Everything in the block design is also being deleted, except the stuff like this, that makes a lot. That's actually part of the structuring. Now made it to the wave part. This part needs a lot of work, not just the structures that don't work properly. I need to fill some space here. Then we have this. Oh wow! This is not good in the slightest. By the way, I have already buffed the level in a lot of places, but not just that I'm going to make it easy for the verified to continuously buff the level. How do you feel about CBF blockers? Uh, CBF block. I actually have recently released a level containing a CBF blocker. I know there's a CBF blocker since I actually enabled it as in an update because I forgot to enable the CBF block itself. So it's okay for developer the CBF blocker disabled so I don't always in every single run have to activate the blocker. Just mentioned it to early completion using CBF and on the initial version where the blocker wasn't present yet. However, I doubt there's still copies of this version floating around on people's profiles if people are able to beat. The level don't need this. I can nerf this cube slightly. Also, I am very much for the removal of copyright laws as a whole. I don't know why we still care about this garbage. Copyright laws these days, it doesn't serve a purpose. Straight up it does not. Nowadays, everything is based off of people copying each other. However, that is technically still illegal. But everyone does this now. The laws just need to update. Or an update for copyright laws in particular, so. But I likely do need to redo the macro after this update. I'm gonna see if we need to redo the macro after this update to the level. For example, this line here is internal decoration. Second, now you have decoration that I'm removing. When I first obtained the layout, there was just over like 5,000 objects, but the layout is a little too fancy. Also, like I said, Starblades are the little that So, I'm gonna save the level and continue on the leading block designs. Also, here I'm gonna delete this, put the block design in place. The original structuring of Avernus is really bad, which also means that anyone who tries to remake Avernus is going to suffer the result. You have a floating spike that isn't here. So, why put spikes here if all we need to do is remove this piece of garbage and replace it with a block design? Isn't that neat? I'm gonna do that with this here, and also move the spike up. This here is weird. So there's a reason why. As of right now, that says impossible if you take this orb. So, to compensate that, as buffs in this part rendered the normal way to do it impossible, which is very fun, but was never my intentions to begin with, and it's supposed to be played normally. On top of updating the internal funny layout. There we go! Also, this is going to be a purple jump ring. Over time, this level is going to get buffs after the layout is finished, too. As one thing I'm going to consider here is keeping the level able to be updated easily. Each and every part as they get built, I'm replacing the structuring here with gameplay, the decoration. So, this is now the ending done. Let's enable blending on the line color. So with solid boxes. Oh, the 3D line. I have an idea. So now we have this bit of a fading line to indicate that this is a fake up, this is a fake, and that's the ending of the level. Let's see. I haven't yet done this beginning part. I did another list of lines. I'm gonna jump to the drop. So I haven't done the actual blocks here. Not until this part when it's over. However, even realize something. By the way, this portal click is so horrendous, but I am not removing it. Didn't have this cube. Well, this shepherd has been done before. I didn't do it again, but please remember how absolutely horrible this part is to enter. Oh, I actually got it. Did nothing. Did I do nothing? Or did I? Here's the updated version. There we go! When I start decorating, probably next week. As this layout still requires a lot of upkeeping. Now you can play with this updated version. It's already 7 p.m. And I woke up at 11 a.m. Something that isn't normal, but then it's 1st of January. Yesterday, I went to bed at 2 a.m. in the morning, in the night. I haven't made a single platformer in like a year. What is it in my it's been 18 hours ago. That's 2026. Touch grass. And this cat with a gun emoji. By the way, this comment wasn't made at 0 in the morning. It's made a few minutes after that. Let's put a new icon set. A lot of these icons have been for this year. My cube isn't unlocked yet. Collecting shards, by the way, is so unfun. Shards are so slow to collect. I'm actually ending stream.